So, as always, just finding a nice, comfortable position, feathering your nest, knowing that comfort is queen. And just seeing if you can make yourself perhaps 5 or 10% more comfortable, moving any cushions. Or just asking your body to relax just a little bit more as you gently close your eyes and land into this space exactly as you are. And we'll begin by taking a nice, long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And then letting that go out the mouth. Letting it all go. Emptying yourself completely. And then again, breathing in through your nose, filling your belly up first and filling yourself up, taking a nice deep breath in. And then exhaling, letting it go out the mouth. Feeling your shoulders soften, your body relax, your belly relax, your jaw relax, feeling your tongue sitting heavy in the base of your mouth. And then with this one, we're going to do it slightly differently. But again, we're going to be breathing in, taking a nice, long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And then this time on the exhale, I want you to breathe out the nose as slowly and as deeply as you can. So just releasing the breath out of the nose, nice and slow. And when you reach the bottom of the breath, just allowing yourself to breathe normally. Just taking a moment to go within, to notice the quality of your thoughts, the quality of your mind. Just noticing what you notice as you slow down, as you turn your attention inwards to your inner landscape, and just noticing what's there for you. Just using the power of your mind and your attention, and the power of your breath, to just notice which parts of your body tell you that you're breathing. So as you're breathing in and out easily and effortlessly, just notice where the breath is traveling to in your body. Maybe you notice that your belly fills up and touches the fabric of your clothing. And maybe as you breathe out, you feel your shoulders softening, your chest collapsing. Again, just noticing what you notice, not wanting to change anything, not judging anything, just allowing it to be. Again, with maybe the thoughts or the emotions that you noticed that came up as you went within, maybe some thoughts or emotions that you've brought with you from your day, without labeling them as good or bad, easy or difficult. What if you just allowed those emotions, and what if you just allowed those thoughts just to be? Letting go of any judgment, any criticism. Just acknowledging these emotional experiences that occur in our bodies, these mental experiences, this electricity between our synapses that occurs in this incredible body, this vessel, just recognizing them for what they are. That they are unique flavors of what it means to be alive, what it means to be human. And that with each of these emotions or thoughts or feelings, each one is just proving to us that we are alive. That we are alive and having this human experience. So just giving so much thanks for every single feeling, every single emotion, that we get to have these experiences. And in recognizing that whilst we experience these feelings, experiencing these thoughts, we are the thinker of the thoughts, we are the feeler of the emotions, that these experiences are not what controls us. Our thoughts do not control us. So just recognizing and remembering and acknowledging right here, right now, that you are a divine creator. That you are part of a unified field that is so much bigger than this human body that carries you throughout your day. That you are connected to a unified field, this field of oneness that is so infinite. And we'll take a little trip to reconnect with that infinite nature that is the truth of your inner being right now. So I just invite you to bring your awareness to your heart center at the center of your chest, or Anahata chakra. And if you wish, and if it's available, and if it's comfortable for you, and you feel called to, you can place a hand there just for a moment, just to help activate this heart space energy. It can be your left or your right. There's no right or wrong. Just for a few breaths, as you are placing your attention and your energy onto your heart space, I just invite you to imagine as if you are breathing in and out of your heart space right now. Almost as if you have nostrils on your heart, almost as if you have eyes in your heart, just imagining that field of perception coming down into the center of your chest, such that if you were to open your eyes, you would be looking from your heart space. So just breathing in and out from your heart. And if you wish to, you can think, imagine or feel a vibrant color green swirling in this space, which is the color of the heart space. In our heart space, it's more than 50,000 times more powerful than our minds. This is the center of our electromagnetism. This is where the real magic happens. This is where we attract what we desire to us. This is where your real power lies. This is where your essence self lives, your soul. So as you're activating this heart space, I just invite you to now bring your awareness moving up towards your third eye, which is in the center of your forehead. And just start now to float as if you're coming out of your third eye. Start to float above yourself, so you can imagine that you're looking down on where you're seated right now, such that you can see your body, you can see the room that you're in, and just start to float up towards the ceiling. Keep floating, keep going up. You're now out of the roof of your house. You can see the roof, you can see the neighboring houses, maybe the garden. Keep floating up and up. And even though it might be dark outside now, imagine that you can see as if it's bright sunlight. And you can see your village, your town, your city as you start to float up and up. Further and further, you're coming up past the birds, up through the clouds. You can start to see the boundaries of the county that you live in. Almost as if you're zooming out on a Google Maps, you can now start to see your neighboring counties. Keep floating up and up, and now you can start to see your nearest coastline and the edges of the country that you live in. Keep floating up and up. Keep floating up. Now you can see distant oceans and connecting continents. Keep floating up until finally you can start to see the perimeter of the globe, of the world. You see it coming into focus now. The whole world is down below you. Keep floating up and up. You're now in space, floating weightless. You can feel yourself weightless in space. This awareness that is you, that is floating in space. And keep floating up, keep floating up. You're now surrounded by galaxies and supernovas. The world beneath you is now the size of a basketball. As you keep floating out into space, weightless, supported, connected, keep floating out. The world is now the size of a golf ball as you see supernovas to your left and to your right. You can see distant stars and nebulas. Keep floating out and out. Staying connected to this essence self, this awareness that is you, that is now floating without a body out into space. The world can no longer be seen. You're so deep, deep, deep into space. And the further out into space you go, as you look around you, drinking in your surroundings, just invite you to feel into that deeper connection, the part of you that knows you are connected to everything that is around you, that there is no separation between you and everything around you. There is this infinite intelligence, this cosmic soup that you are a part of, that knows you and you know it intimately, that you are everything everywhere all at once, that you are the stars, that you are this ether that is space, that you are weightless. If you feel yourself being distracted anyway, I just invite you to deepen your breath and just come back to that visualization, come back to that feeling of weightlessness, of being connected to all that is, all that was, and all that will ever be. Be quiet for a few minutes now as I just invite you to really explore your surroundings and just remember the truth of who you are and just lean into that connection. Feel the presence. Feel that weightlessness. As you are floating free and connected in this infinite space, as you are connecting into your inner being and your infinite self, and as we spend some moments in silence in a moment, I just invite you to connect to that higher being that you are. And if there's anything that is on your mind, maybe an answer to a question that you've been trying to figure out, maybe some advice that you need to hear, now would be a good time to invite that conversation with your inner being, maybe just even with a simple question of what would you have me know? What advice would you like to receive from your inner being, your higher self, your guides, whatever you want to call it in this space? So just allowing yourself to be open to whatever comes, not judging anything as being right or wrong or not good enough or I didn't see anything, just allowing yourself to receive in this space. So just asking whatever question you feel called to ask, and allowing yourself to receive, and we'll stay silent for about 5 minutes, and then I'll gently call you back. releasing that conversation, knowing that whatever you've received is exactly what you needed to receive. And just allow the silence and stillness to settle in once more as you float in space. Feeling your infinite nature, the vastness of who you are, how powerful you are. Knowing that you are capable of anything you set your mind to. Just feeling this exponential activation in your heart, in your entire being. Feel yourself engorged, enriched, enlivened, activated with your quantum nature. We begin to take our journey back, carrying with us these sensations of expansion, so as you start to float now, traveling back towards the earth, going back past the supernovas, the galaxies, the nebulas on your left and on your right, these vast solar systems and planets that are in deep space. Just taking a moment to revel as you pass them, noting their colors, their shapes. As you float and travel closer and closer, you start to see our solar system come into focus. Noticing those familiar signposts of home of Saturn and Jupiter. You can see the sun in the distance, and the moon. And now the earth starts to come into focus. You can see the earth as a small golf ball. As you come closer and closer, the earth is now the size of a basketball. You come closer and closer, and you can now start to see the weather patterns and the clouds more clearly. This beautiful green-blue planet that is below you, and just taking a moment just to hover here and taking it in, drinking it in, the wonder that is this planet that you call home. This perfect balance of gravity and air and water that sustains life. Just reflecting for a moment on the sheer miracle of that in this infinite universe. We received gravity. Not all planets have gravity. Not all planets have drinkable water. Not all planets have breathable air. So just giving gratitude and thanks right here, right now, for this incredible planet that is our home. As you start to float and travel deeper, as you come through the clouds now and you start to see the distant continents, the oceans, and you can see your own continent. You can see the outline of Great Britain down below, that familiar shape. And you start to notice and see and travel towards your part of that country. Coming down, you can see the various counties and your own county. coming down, coming down. Now you can see the edges and the boundaries of your city, your town, your village. Coming down, you can see the roads, maybe even seeing the street lights coming down, coming down. You can see the roof of your house and your neighbors' houses. Coming down through the ceiling. And as you come down with this awareness that is you, I just invite you to sit for a moment in front of you. It's almost as if you are now watching your body, but as your essence, as your awareness. And I want you to take a moment just to feel how excited your essence is to get back into your body, this human vessel that carries you around in your day, that enables you to leave your mark in this world. Just feel that anticipation, feel the excitement of this essence as it excitedly waits to jump back into you. And just allowing the corners of your mouth to turn up into a smile as you feel this essence now coming through your third eye and coming back into your body. And as it does, feel this essence electrifying your body as it touches all of the cells, all of the organs, coming in through that third eye, down your throat, passing through all of your chakras, illuminating, electrifying every single part of your body, knowing that this is touching every single cell, every single atom that makes you. Knowing that actually you as a human contains more light than the sun. This is touching even the ether contained within each of your cells, the infinite dark space, the dark matter. Filling yourself up with this infinite exponential energy that's come from the deepest parts of space, this infinite intelligence that is now electrifying and traveling around your body. Just giving so much thanks for this life force that is you, this divine creator that is you, that is capable of anything. And just allowing those vibrations to calm and settle just a little bit. And again, just giving so much gratitude, so much thanks. We have so much to be thankful for, even in dark times. We have so much to be thankful for. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe just taking a moment yourself just to be grateful for what you appreciate. What can you appreciate right now? What can you love on? What can you say thank you for? What's something that happened today that made you feel good, or a moment that you can cherish? Just knowing that gratitude is the ultimate vibration of receiving, and the more we can be in that receiving mode, the more we can attract that which we desire to us, even that which is not yet ours. Just feeling forwards, being grateful for what will be. But right now, giving grateful thanks for what is. To bring this beautiful meditation to a close, we're going to chant Om, the hymn of the universe, together. So I just invite you to reach your arms out to the sides and bring them up and overhead, bringing your right palm to meet your left, and then bring your hands down through your central line, past your third eye, past your lips, past your throat, and coming to rest in prayer position at your heart space, if that feels comfortable, or if you wish, you can just place your hands over your heart and just bowing your head in gratitude, in reverence to yourself, the one that brought you here, the one that is connected to all that is, all that was, and all that will ever be, that exponential part of you that is connected to all that is, that part of you that knows the truth. And then we're also bowing our heads in gratitude and reverence of each and every person on this call, either in this now moment or some future now moment. The light in me recognizes the light in you. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Peace, peace, peace. And then lastly, in reverence and gratitude for our teachers, our guides, our mentors, the ascended masters who've gone before us, who've shared their teachings, that we too may experience that which is auspicious. I say thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll seal this meditation with Om, but first of all I just invite you to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, so breathing in and letting that go, and then breathing in for Om just once together. So breathing in for Om. Just allowing those vibrations to settle. You can release your hands down to your lap. And then on your next exhale, just gently floating your eyes open to come back into this space. And just taking a moment just to look around you, but with that presence behind your eyes, that presence that you cultivated throughout that meditation. That connection. And then just taking that piece of paper and pen that I've asked you to have near you, and maybe just making a note of anything that came through for you in that meditation, maybe a message or a note from your inner being, your higher self, your guides, whatever it might be. It might just be a word or something that you just don't wish to forget again. So just taking a minute or so now just to note that down.